and then parents actually webibuzo webivayo nofuna more points than you've always gotten, because ziwanariku in Budo, like normal things, I would get like 14, 16, ebibuzo nebikoma wonga nina 23. You get now a parent is going to get excited agambe so mama teka geno okolo busawo banange twasibadda. No, it's not that, I'm not that, okay, but si change agala abana tubawe choice okweronderawo.
Tubaleke abana bekole bagala.
That's true. Kikulu nnyo actually kubanga waliwo n'abaana ab'ennya abamu abataakola bulungi nnyo. Omuzadde n'amugamba nti kati tojja ogenda kuddamu S4 naye tewali ssomero litegeera ligenda kuwa kifo, tandikira mu S3. Omwana alina HIV positive ne bazadde bombi amuzza mabega. I felt so terrible. Nempulira si bulungi omwana oyo
omwana nze bw'atula tabeera pozinga yayagala ne bw'aba tayagala nze ndowooza nnyo
ne bw'aba yayagala
ekintu kyayagala opasiwinga at university n'asooka kiyita eno n'afuna certificate equivalent ya senior 6 n'ayingira university n'amala n'atuuka.
Tetwatandikira ku zi diploma.
Nina ebintu byesitakkiriza nti nzikiriza nti omwana okay
si kirungi okuddamu banaye tubaaniriza nnyo ku the junction. Abaana muvaaka mubadde nnyo ku WhatsApp, social media, nkugambye abamu ne mulemererwa n'okubaako ekyamagezi ewe ekyamakulu kyemukola. Ensobi bakoze nnyingi naye kati bali mu maziga abanoonye eno n'eri kati ate jjukira social media abamu bafunye points z'abannaabwe bazitadde ku social media ng'ate obadde toyagala bamanye. Wali muntu eyeepanka bakubya akafaananyi kya goweka ne bakusalamu ne bakusaasaanya wonna. The do's and don'ts
of social media.
Social media.
Ndowooza njagala nsookere kuba mikwano gyaffe.
Wabuuziza ku bantu?
Yes, nababuuzizaako nnyo.
Sure.
Nnyo anti Sunete yabuuziza.
Nakamaliza katikati.
Neerabira nti mbadde njogera n'abaana ba senior 6. Bale kubeera ku Soul TV The Junction olunaku olwaleero. Naye nga tukwebaza gwali ku naye waliwo batulabira ku YouTube, aba Facebook, mwenna mwe bali comments zammwe n'ekibuuzo kyonna ky'olina tujja kuba tubiyitamu ne tubeera nga nabyo tusobola obyogerako wano mu Junction. Social media.
The do's and don'ts.
Nina issues n'emikwano. Nenkukyaze waka my home. Nojja neweekubiza selfie mu nnyumba yange. Neweekubiza selfie mu compound yange. Ku motoka yange. Ku kintu kyonna kyonna ekiri mu nnyumba yange. The next thing kiri ku social media.
Kasitaba nga tayogedde nti waka w'amakula
at Susan.
Chilling.
Ekyo si kituufu. Waakiri abyekubise yagende yeerage emyerago gye balowooze nti bibye naye ate nga tataddeyo linnya lyo kuba okuteekayo linnya lyo kitegeeza nti abanga kuyolera
oba ku buliri bwange it's okay.
Ng'obuliri obutoba bunoonyaako ekyo obuliri bw'omwami obuliri bw'omwami babunoonyaako bwakasuka eddogo wansi n'abaako kyako maama oba omuyita muganda wo metroni wo kiki tukomaawo oluyombo lukomyawo owonye nobody not even your mother should come in your bed.
Okay kangeze
geze ekirala ekyekitanda kiveeko
The do's and don'ts of social media.
Oh God. Okay ekintu kyonna mu nnyumba yange mwokubiriza ekifaananyi tontagingako. Tonkuteekako linnya lyange anywhere nti chilling at Pavins, chilling at Suze. Tekijja sagala muntu kumanya kiri wange n'ekirala oyinza okuba this time tewekubisiza na bintu byange oze waka n'osanga Felan come we take a selfie. You take a pic with my son n'omuteekayo
without permission.
Nze abaana bange sibagala ku social
media. Ate nga gwe tobateekayo ababo.
Omanyi kyemmanyi ku bantu ababi basobola okunoonya ne bakubulwa. Si buli omuntu amanyi ba Pavin era si buli omuntu amanyi abaana ba Pavin, si buli omu amanyi nti ono mama Pavin. Kati life yange esobola okubeera nga nze bamanyi.
That's exactly what I was going to talk about.
Out there.
Thank you.
What I was going to tell you was people are very, very, very cruel on social media. Very. I can take it. You get, I can take it. Attack me, abuse me.
Do whatever
you want because I'm better than you either way.
But they should keep
run on
away.
A keyboard. Chirave. Oh, chirave tama.
You're living your life. Kati your life here ku social media.
You're behind a keyboard abusing someone.
Making you more famous.
I don't care about the whatever all that is. Sikumanyi. I don't know you, and your opinion really doesn't matter. I've been telling Makula before, if my boss doesn't mind it, my father doesn't, my husband doesn't, get it. Your opinion. Jisibe mukavera, kamire, waka kutuga kakutuge, fa. Kutuka, I don't care, but this is what we do. I was born in media. Because of my dad. I'm used to that kind of thing. But I have to protect my husband. Same thing I would do for my children and my, my family. Until you let me know that I actually do not care, that's when I'm going to expose you. But don't attack other people basing on what you think. You know about Pavins.
Ngabuli wolaga, hey, you mwana wabu,
like I'm hardcore right now. There's nothing you can throw at me that's going to break me. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't say the same for me. And I've come to realize I think I don't like people.
No, not that.
I think I don't like people.
I don't think so.
No, you don't like people.
Abakola particular things botayagala.
Having those that time of the month,
because really,
okay.
Yeah, I do that.
Now again, now yeah, I know you're a people person, and
very much.
I try.
That.
I try.
Okay, you try.
Exactly.
Na ye
abakutegeera
abantu abanyiza buli omu kyabagala n'okwata
wali abagala
newborns. Let's talk about newborns. Wakazala teri mwana mu baby akafuluma mu lubuto afaanana bulungi baba efunyiza amaaso teganavaayo wachafu okitegeera because the baby
baba tebanaba balongoosa bulungi.
Oh, Kongs Pavin walai wa Mungu
ng'akubye ekifaananyi kya baby wo oba n'omusanga wange okyajjanjaba nawuzi
nzizamuddwaliro Pavin akuyise anti su oli mukwano gwazadde nakulaga oba waka yinza okuba nga sina
oluusi n'okuyita takuyise
oba najja ne baby coffees amuletedde pasta amblessing biki nojja n'omukuba ekifaananyi tajja kugaana yinza obutagaana kiriyinza okuba rude
tamanyi kyogenda kukitwala
tamanyi naye sikukkiriza baana nze sagala muntu wankubira mwana kifaananyi n'okwata ekifaananyi tuze mu ddwaliro nyinza okuba nga ndikubira tuli mukunyumya n'abantu balala n'okuba ekifaananyi sitegedde next thing kiri ku social media
nabatandika okunyumyako
ananga omwana olwenyi
gatamufaanana kyeka yamwenda
nabaati bakunyumizaako I got to understand mukkiriza mu nsi mwe tuli wadde we are Christians wali abantu abatakkiririza mu bye tukkiririzaamu kati abantu abo mulimu abalabe ne friends waliwo omuntu bulijjo ng'anoonya engeri y'okuhatinga
omuntu
ate engeri y'okunkosa kwata mwana wange na mwami wange tusobola okuba ab'emikwano omwana wange taba mubi that's one thing we need to know omwana w'omutaba mubi nebbawo omutaba mubi alinga mukazi we
even if I just dream mukirooto nga you're disturbing my baby that is my husband nkulwanisa like I fight in the dream zokukanga ne amasuka ganyeri nga nkoye
olaba number 1 mukama waffe mu ggwanga waliwo bamuwalampa ne kebageza ne bakoona ku mukyala we n'abaana be avaayo omulabo obukaawo nga siyo
nanyini mwana tannakuwaako permission okuta ebifaananyi by'omwana we bitadde ku social media
kikyamu
when we speak of
you're exposing them to dangers
all this I'm a social media person era bwe mba mwogera ku do's and don'ts you're talking about me nasoma ng'omukyala akoze list. Do not come to hospital if I haven't invited you. As that didn't know. Good. Do not touch my baby unless you've washed your hands and sanitized them after. If you feel like you have an itchy nose, an inkling that you could be falling sick this week or the next one, please don't come.
You may infect
even
my baby.
Kubanga agenda kujja amusitula mpo obusente bwe sibwagala mbonteeka omwana mu baby show muteeka mu sente. I don't want your money. I have my
sometimes
own.
Money is dirty.
Oli muchafu.
Not sometimes it's dirty.
You're bringing your good face. You're playing with my child. You have
amulwaze ekirwadde ate mudde mu hospital.
Sente especially I know mwana sina kirungi
mu envelope
because esawa yonna agenda kukwata omwana usually siteka mu envelope nozuwa mami we
nze bandabe nti mpadde 2,000
siteka mu envelope
you get
ne mami gozi kwasa mungala agenda kukwata ku mwana.
We need to know, we need to have levels in these things of what you're posting and if you have permission to do that is if you're posting things that could affect me. You know, there are things you're thinking that won't affect me now, but in the future,
it will.
In the future it could. I would want to stand up for woman MP Machindi. Baje ka clip awo ngamba ati sumutawanya nga ochitegera nga tuli mukurana nga probably Susan yakaposting we were playing. But you can't explain to the whole world that was a joke. They're going to tell me I violate women. I can't stand up for them. So you'd need to know if whatever you're posting could affect me. It doesn't come out as it could affect me. Please don't, or ask for my permission.
There is a lady, bali bagenze China, like friends bagenze out. There were 3 of them, baina ebitu bebanga ku mulimu. Like so they were a package, they had to travel to China. So bali mu free time, you know Levin.
Yeah.
Now ngabali, you know, you're somewhere, you're going to the
relaxed,
beach, bagenda for shopping, one time bali
shots.
baina shots. Bazi teka mfana nchimo.
Everybody
Eyokubiri, they had gone shopping. Ngalevin bali mu short, ngalimuka short. She's hippie, she's a bit hippie. So ngalimuka short, she was shopping. Mune namukube chifana 11 shopping na postinga. Now this is a lady, mu company mwali, she's a manager.
Muntu wabuvunanyizibwa.
That is her free time. She can dress the way she wants.
Exactly.
Agenze ne munsi etali Uganda jali manager.
She can dress the way she wants.
Free.
Because she's on vacation.
Yeah.
She's on vacation.
Yeah.
Katunaka postinga, my God. Badanga deba chali friends. Yakapostinga nambwa akadeleting, but people had shared it.
Already.
Living here, bichiwe bityo. Ngalimuka, it was okay.
What sort of friend is that?
A little bit embarrassing because she's a manager. Kati akome weno. Ngalinga yagenze mbulamu bulala nnyo.
Bayinza n'okuba baalaga nti alina mu Uganda. Mwali manager
no, even if I'm not in Uganda, people are going to insinuate that
we're Uganda. And you know Ugandans.
Kwetunda by the way.
People conclude. Uganda tubabulira nti oli bwerungo oli muka.
So when we are talking about
don'ts,
one of the don'ts that I would like, one of the major don'ts of social media, let me tell you, you do not always have to have an opinion.
About something.
Keep it to yourself or talk to your sofa set. Don't vuma. Because let me tell you, some people are strong, but I've had people who commit suicide. I've had people who get depressed.
Social media bullying. It's
cyberbullying. It's real. It's real. It actually happens.
You remember the incidents
so bad.
Boat cruise abantu abafa. You don't know what people said on social media.
It wasn't good.
People were joking.
Someone posted sharing that dead bodies.
Balance the boat.
No, not even balance the boat. Someone posted a pic of a relative gwagamba nti gwalozo bali missing. And you know what the comments are nagamba habada nonya chikubo.
Abo bwe batibina genda yo.
My God,
those words were not good. Nemirambo gyennyini okugidaga abantu abamu bali bantu bafumbo babamba denga bwe baagala.
Omanya byango ba ku Facebook. Ebimwe byango ba ku Facebook. I realized abantu abamu abali ku Facebook.
I know.
Bayina, sorry to say, bayina obwongo butandikira abamu. Abasinga nga tojja basanga na ku Twitter. Waliwo ndazo tajja basangako. Nga ku Facebook omuntu anyiza. You want to inspire many, not take a message or a scripture. Inagamba so.
So is
go where is the scripture?
So is very
polite. But then there are those people who would post yourself in Agamba, I'm going to bed. I'm like,
bed is okay. Bed is okay.
Why are you posting us in your pajamas?
I'm in the toilet.
You're going to bed.
What? Here in Uganda.
No. So you're asking, should I send you toilet paper? Do you want me to come and flash? What's the point of this post of yours?
Nendozo bamalo waliwo abantu amunga ebintu bibaguddeko bugwi tamanyi kyakuteeka ku social media oba abaddewo n'agamba siyinza kuzibya lunaku nga stadde eyo
balina okunda
ate muno mulimu abaasoma n'abataatuuka wala mulimu ab'amaalo n'olaba oli nga yeekutte ekifaananyi naye ng'awemulira kuli n'olaba oli bwe yeeyambula hafu we n'alyoka anyeenya ddiifu nuga tuli kuki.
No, that's life. They can enjoy their life the way they want. Now, you post something. I've lost my, like a relative. Omutuna liking. What do you like about that?
Oli musezi oli mutemu
buli omuntu bamuteekawo temutegeeza like a buffet. It doesn't mean you eat everything
Makula,
that is on the
abamu
buffet.
tebamanyi luzungu, abamu
you
tebategeera
don't have
luzungu.
to have an opinion
Auntie Sue,
over everything.
you
Some
can
people are just
comment.
backward,
Kyobula
I
waliwo
think.
kapati ka comment ku Facebook. Kati Facebook wange okukyasinga buli kasasiro. You don't have to like.
If I've said
Tebamanyi
or
kuzikozesa abamu.
tufiiriddwa, and I
Ekyo
don't know,
kyemmanyi.
I actually tutandike ne bali.
Oba omuntu
Why are
mutegeeza.
you telling us unless otuwandagiriro na kututegeeza order of service, whatever is going to happen?
And,
Yeah.
and,
But
and I
obujo-
think that should be to particular people.
Yes.
Not to a general page where you have
inbox.
only maybe one relative or
No,
something.
like
Obulanga boyagala bakusondereko amabugo.
or probably nga tuli ba mikwano oba nkikugambe nti probably we are OBs and OGs ng'okimanyi nti that's the easiest way because sometimes we lose touch.
Yes.
N'ogamba nti njogera erinnya ki? Gundi afudde.
Yeah, people do that.
That would make more sense. But you've been posting pictures, oh, bannange jjajja ali ngenda kukosa jjajja kuba bajjajja bakutukidde ku Facebook. Tosobola
Bateekako nga bali mu ddwaliro, bali waka.
Okitegeera.
I think people are using it wrongly.
Sympathy.
They are using it
Instead of
Sympathy
sympathy,
they-
bagala selfie. I'm with Jaja in hospital.
Kicham.
The thing
Whatever
about
to make
social
kubisa
media
n'emirambo.
is how many likes do you have and how many comments do you get. And it's putting, the very absurd thing is, people are depending their beauty on the likes that they're going to get from social media.
And then
Or-
what? You earn money?
Exactly. The more you get, like,
Doesn't
let me
add
say if you have
much.
1,000 likes, she's going to think she's very beautiful. Now, they do all kinds of desperate things to get the likes, i.e., taking pictures almost naked or naked.
Yeah.
Because the
Even the
views zigenda kuyitirira,
Views, yeah.
so that you become famous. Now that's fame that's not long lasted. Or
No, it
these are
isn't.
people who do not even know or care about you. Nay, because you
even want
think you're
to
being
know.
cool, or because at that moment you're feeling important. Notandika okwatakinga, notandika okupostinga ebitatuzimba, ovumye, people are liking.
Owe mudde.
Abantu bagamba okikoze omutugambiddeko.
Balimba nno abamu baba babuzaabuza.
They be lying most of the times.
Yeah,
Most
there
of
is
those
a-
that like,
I remember.
they're not genuine. They really
I
are
remember
not.
a person, let me use pastor. I remember scenario ya Ojoko cha Bibles. There is one guy I know muyimbi. Bali ku social media so nga bataddeko buli omu ateekako byayagala. So waliwo yabindaga. Then this artist naina post nagamba I knew some days manyi bichi bijja kugwawo like things like that. Pastor ayinza okuba yazokyeza. So I'm like,
Omuyimbi?
okay. Yeah,
Yali wa
omuyimbi.
gospel
I
oba?
feel sorry for some people, especially musicians, who are into those battles, bintu byawe byekisiru ne ba pastor beefs this one now enobijja obiyingiramu. So na postinga. Now, when nakiraba, other people saw it.
Of course.
Around salt. Even that guy bichi bwe bityo. He didn't reserve, you know, osobola okubanga Pavin anyiza n'ensirika, you didn't get to know about
By the
my-
way, you don't even have to comment.
Yes, you don't have to say something.
Yes.
Chikuleka-
Don't even
you-
show
tojja na
you've seen.
kutejusa, you can't regret
True.
something kyotayogedde. Now come the guy in a concert.
But you can't take back.
Then he comes here,
Aye.
banange biki biki, and guess
Ate
what?
ayagala offer, tayagala na kusasula bulango.
N'obwoba ogenda kusasula, let me tell you, wano waliwo abaali bazze okusasula obulango, pastor n'abugaana. N'obwoba osasula. No, osobola okuba olanga condom ng'otwa 100 million, tetujja zikuba. It's not about the money.
Kubanga tetupromoting
It's about the
nga bwenzi.
relationship you have with those people. So ningamba, okay, lwaki akola abantu. I realize nti abantu bamuvuma ng'omuyimbi because
Page
ayina following,
okwo.
yes, ayina following y'abantu ba fans ng'ate bava side eno.
Yes.
Pastor's side. Na losing that fan base. Kati agenda okujja ne mugamba, I don't think go to that office. Sina chinza agenda otuuka ngamba, I thought you didn't like what I do.
And what I stand for.
Yeah.
Opinions ku social media because people are saying you say kisobola okujjako emikwano
Musumba
and then
Bujingo
people go
omulaba
vulgar.
tabera ku social media naye afuna emboozi zonna.
Let me tell- when
No,
you're
no,
when
you
you're
don't have to be on social
Zonna
media.
you don't have to be on si kyaliko naye nfuna ebiriko
Yeah.
Auntie Sue basobola okuwandiikako nze nize ngenda oleetera nkugambe Auntie Sue check out this obeerako kati abantu abamu tebamanyi abeera oba free oba balina time nene n'agamba I have to
They are very
oba
unemployed.
lugambo.
Let me tell you, the people you see who abuse the most, eno topic yenyumidde. Abantu abasingira ddala okuvuma ku social media.
Tebalina na bwe
They are
bali.
bitter. Have nothing to do. Taina wali, taina
Esaazi
na
waliwo
wali.
ayinza n'okugamba Pavin I don't like your hair.
They are very
Bwongo
jealous.
butono. okyali ku Junction.
Kyebamanyi nti olina kyapa kya ttaka ku mutwalo.
Do's and don'ts of social media. Tova out kyagendera ddala maaso.
Soul Television, Femunyo.
Tukyayogera ku social media, the do's and don'ts, the things that you've actually seen now when sitaza within you. Give us your opinion on our Facebook page. We totally appreciate. Speaking of appreciation, njagala okwebaza wangambye take a month without putting cuticle. And it's working.
And you have beautiful nails.
I do. Everything I have is beautiful.
Jesus.
My mother's a queen. My dad is a king.
Auntie, so say something.
About the beauty or about social media? Because
About social media.
Anyway, social media nze abantu waliwo byendowooza nti it's your personal life. Do not involve people.
Yes, exactly.
Bw'oba ofunye boyfriend, manya abantu bagenda kwogerako ng'akukyaye.
These days we call it social media in-laws.
Beraga.
You have a guy.
Yakakukwana.
Nemwekuyanga muli wano, nemugenda wano. Nakudisappointing abagenda olwato kya posting afana ne babuza what's up? How is your guy? Gwonyini nolekera okola ki?
You people know social media gye muliko ye. Yina PG. Kubanga nze gye ndiko agenda kulaga nga they're in bed. She has just satisfied me. This is someone's
What?
She's like in form
No,
they are very young.
Oh,
you look at them and you say, I want to call the police. Like in your head, you're thinking the police should be here. And oh my, oh baby, I can't. I just can't say. But people say all those kinds of things. And then, the social media in-laws, buying just like in-laws, we want to know. Watuteekamu muli mu ntandikwa
kati kyagwereddewa
kati mubadde mwakoze kino muyina simanyi okukyala ate biki all of a sudden tetukyabira. We start asking you questions, no guy people are rude.
People mean lwaki mutulingiriza, and then when you break up you start posting inspirational quotes. It is not the end of the world. Even God loves all his children. He will give me a husband. Jesus, God is my first husband.
You know,
well, it's very funny.
But social media is good for marketing. We can do lots of good things.
On social media, I can tell a breakup whoever day. I can tell who is in love, a crush. You can tell.
Personal things. I totally disagree with personal things.
Social media.
I'm a very social media person. I have an Instagram page. But on that Instagram page, if you check it, there is me.
And you.
And me, myself. And pictures I know if I post are not going to affect anyone. That's when I'm with my friends and they're okay with it. Girls take these things very personally. It's fun and bonkuba angonga faces in the
tama. There is one guy I know. You're right.
You have to make sure that the things are perfect. I will never. Let me repeat this. I will never tag my husband in my pictures. I do not tag him. Do you know why? Do you know what women do? When you tag, they go to his page. Obvious. When they go to his page, they start sending him DMs. Direct message, like
social media.
Like Gabonobera ko Facebook, and I go to your private messages. While Facebook also commenting out and see your now whatever. While wuri, mbo ever na I can make you happier than your wife. Yeah, those are you people.
But do women actually do that?
My God. And with their nude pictures of you see me, this is it, this is me. Exactly. And then the problem, what people don't know is ask yourself, where are all these things going? You think it's being private, but it's shared like iPhone users. I'm an iPhone user. On the cloud, on the iCloud, kwechiri. It can be accessed. Everywhere. If someone hacked into my iCloud, they can actually have access to all those nude pictures. I think we might be posting, I'm going to kill myself. Banange. It was in a moment of love.
What is that?
Long distance.
Why do you take pictures and have videos? nze simanyi na bwe bakikola kubanga omulimu guli ogw'ekisenge mulimu gwetaaga undivided attention.
There is a chick who
gwetaaga lot of
posted
practice naye n'ogira oti ng'eno kiki tuli ku kyekyo attention eba eriruddawa.
It's the need to prove to the public is actually the problem that we have these days, because people need to prove that they are rich, hence buying expensive cars that they can't even fuel or service, hence taking nude pictures to show that her boobs are firmer than mine, or he's bigger than the world, he's like a horse. Then basically competition or proof of nze singer is what's disturbing social media. They're the ones abusing social media.
There is a colleague I was talking to. He went somewhere like for a vacation. Na kwate ifananyi ngali mu hotel room in a towel nga ya setting esimu.
Why?
That check up social media. A guy. Why? The back, the chest. I'm like, okay, why did you do this?
By the way, I have a problem with
men.
I don't care whether you're a man or a woman.
And men. For women, you have something to look at. Men, there is nothing to
at
me.
All.
There is nothing. Mukazi we kaya nyimiro obwererebo.
Omusajja abasajja ngo bagize nnyo.
Anti Sue.
Abasajja bannange nga Mukama yabateekamu amagezi gonna n'abawunda lwaki ogamba nti there's nothing to look at.
Not on social media.
Okay, maybe not on social media. Naye mna. Emirundi egisinga anti kubanga mnaye anti bwe mpulira omuntu ayogera ku mwami ng'alinga amufeebi ampulira obuzibu.
Be basajja abeyambula n'otuuka ku level eteeka ekifaananyi ng'oli mu towel because imaginations zigenda kujja now the towel off. I think that's what they want.
No, that imagination
nobody should do that actually.
That's a perverted imagination. But the first thought is who took that picture, and
well,
you're in a towel only, what were you guys up to?
Exactly. And if I'm your wife and I see that picture and I wasn't with you,
you're not going to explain to the whole entire world
who was with you.
You can't.
You
can't. Breaking up no gamba. Okay.
Do you think stupid picture? Okay. That picture is actually not stupid. It speaks
volumes. Ate smartphones ezo zirina engeri nti ne bwo deleting ekifaananyi birina gye byekweka.
Obviously,
bimanyi okudda kati abazadde abamu agenda n'akwata essimu y'enkadde kwakoledde ebyekigwagwa n'agiwa mutabani we
alina abagimanaginga buli kyoteekayo it is managed somewhere else.
Agiwa mutabani we
ow'esitu byonna
ne bikomawo
that we call the World Wide Web, the that thing, the internet thing, it's meant to store all this data. Bino byogenda ku simu yo nogamba I need to open a Google account. Most people do not know, and you need a Google account to use Facebook. Now what a Google account does, it archives all your documents. Lwakuba tetumanyi kukozesa technology, but bw'osanga omuntu nga Essence amanyi okukozesa computer n'omugamba napostingako ekintu mu 2018.
Yes.
Nsaba kukinonyeza. It can be retrieved.
No, even
off your phone. You deleted it some time back.
No, tunulira Facebook abantu bagikozesa. Bagenda kuzayo bakweka memory videos babuko.
1 year ago.
1 year ago, 2 years ago, 4 years ago. Chikulaga nobobo wabijjako ebimu bisanga gyebiri.
So be careful that right now you're young and you're trying to prove a point and you feel like it's the way to go these days.
Ofuka grandmother, ofuka father.
Abantu abalina families, protect your families. Nze mmanyi abantu waliwo abantu abagenda mbasamize ng'anoonya kifaananyi kyo na mwana wo nga talina wakijja. Ekikyo osobola okifuna. Ekyange bw'okifuna ni waliwo omuntu ng'agamba abaana be benjagala. Ngobo omwami wo ebifaananyi by'omwami we byonna biri ku social media kyeyeetaaga bi printing out n'ebyomwana we bi printing out
n'abitwala mu basamize
omwana n'omwami omanyi omuntu asobola okufairinga okukosa okutta katuna alina bwa protectinze ne batandikira ku mwana wo n'omwami wo oba ku mukyala wo. You don't protect them.
I think it is not right. What are you displaying? What are you displaying? Katuna Miss Kavi. Kati abakazi abalina otusambi agasambi ebisambi bonna beteeka okwo ne beetimba okwo bonna bakulu.
I'm sorry, ebintu ebyokeje ebiri whatever they are going to do. Thank God it's not a government program naye. See initiative ya government, it's someone's
an individual.
Abantu bonna abatekkiririzaamu nga yeetaaga ensi emumanye nti they exist yabaliko ekikyamu.
Era kye bava baguyita omutimbagano be beetimba batyo.
Mulungi olina kuteekayo bintu byo. oliko ekikyamu. You need to discover yourself. Know who you are, appreciate yourself. Kati abo bonna oba Miss Kavi abasajja bonna balabanga bw'ateeka ku Facebook Ginning emukuto bali mu tawalwa ne wazimba nga yekyalaba se abamu balina obubina bulinga bugaati n'otulagayo back oyambadde towel. I saw that pic.
Obugaati bumwana akaaba ate abo bolaba tebaba nawo akaabo
ate
naddala abasajja babeetimba
abaana kasita wamanyiza social media ewaka nti opostinga buli kimu. You're going to buy a new TV at home. Omwana atwale pictures. Security wise, enyumba yo tandise jigulira abantu. Gwe bota postinze your kids are going to post something. True. Mommy's new car, mommy's new this. Ali mu kisenge kya kube apostinga kusange nga webasa kube ekifaananyi akipostinge. Mommy's sleeping because tabimanyi. Dangerous tazimanyi.
Then the other don't I know about social media is don't share your personal information. People take social media very to an extent of you start jazzing with someone, they call it chatting, you're getting to know each other. Nagama, oh, I'm tired of, talking to you on Facebook. Give me your WhatsApp number. Awe mbuto, sirimu, STD, zona weziva. Do you know why? You're falling in love with pictures. Let me tell you, social media pictures.
Other than falling in love with the actual person.
I'm going to make myself look what I want to look like. Because I'm going to edit, nefule brown, ngendeze nyindo, zembia mimwa, ngezeriso, otunudi ogambe, this is the chibaby I've been looking for. Then when we meet up, you're ready. Because you've set up an appointment. But I'm not the girl that you actually fell in love with. But guess what? Because you've already met, you're going to end up,
one night.
Yeah.
One night stand.
That one night stand, the hit and run. And after they're going to disappear. We've had so many people. Okay, there are relationships that started from Facebook. But then there are those that actually, there are people's lives that have gotten messed up from, social media. I won't say on Facebook because even kidnaps. Yeah. Because you're trying to get personal. Don't get personal. It's never that serious. If you're to make friends on social media, let's keep them as pen pals. Would you call pen pals?
Yes.
You even never meet.
You outgrow each other and you move on. So let's do that. It gives you satisfaction. Do that. Talk to the person, never meet them. Don't give them your personal information, where you stay or your phone number.
Omanyeti people even hack into the banks, accounts, nebaba ne sente. Abaana abawala ne bafuna embuto. N'abasajja amusisinkana olu ne kiggwera awo teyeekebezza takoze eki n'atandika okunoonya gayi ku social media nga yava nakodda ng'ekifaananyi kyabadde alaba si kyekibadde ekiki amannya g'abadde alaba nga tekubadde nga kuliko James Bond. So many girls have fatherless kids.
Nali postinga even my natural pics, I don't mind. Nga sekolako n'oluusi mood zange ne nteekayo.
Yeah, I can be having dope pics.
So I remember I used to post those pictures and inspirationals, and then this Nigerian pastor starts, like posting, commenting, liking, what. And then one time he said, I'm going to be coming to Uganda. There's a church here. And he came to Uganda. Yes, and he told me he was going to a certain church in Uganda.
And to sleep in a certain hotel.
In a certain hotel, exactly. Then the guy says, I'm going to be in Uganda. With all my stupidity, guy nangamba mulambuze some parts of Uganda.
Yeah.
And then I had time. Sali muto baby.
Hey.
2013. 2013 I wasn't young.
No mulambuza.
Silly.
Omanyi sagala ove kumboze eyo gyeraga. No mulambuza.
Nangamba. So I thought he was a genuine pastor coming to Uganda. Thank God I told someone about that whole story. Yeah, he's coming.
Moreover, Nigeria.
And then he was my friend, some friend of mine. Then he comes, nankubire simu, ngali ku some hotel in Kampala. Nanga, so how can we hook up ichi? I went. Not inside the room.
But no hotel.
Yes, because Manye Hotel is a public place to get tula, we have coffee.
And he's a pastor,
and he's then a pastor. But the truth is, he was a pastor. So we're there, we sit, we eat, we chat, and then he says, okay, so,
I'm going
to be in Uganda for 2 weeks, so I need company. So I'm like, okay, what kind of company? I thought company, that's stupidity. Naivety. And he gives me some,
at your age that
money.
time?
Not naivety, stupidity. I wasn't naive, I was just stupid. He gives me some good dollars.
You didn't read ahead of
the dollars? So he gave me some good dollars. Then I went home. I told my friend, you know what, the pastor came, nangamba ngenda muyambako. So that day, then I didn't know muwerekera to Jinja. My mom wasn't well. So I called this pastor. Nemugamba, you know what? Yeah, I can't make it. My mom is not well, but I'm going to give you my friend akwerekere. And my friend was so excited because of the dollars. She goes to Jinja.
Naye ngoloza dollar azikuwa ye kitaawo ngoloza zinakomawo.
She comes back the following day. Kagamba guy am raping. I shouldn't tell anyone what. Bichi.
Sinakumusaba bya bulungi.
Let me tell you.
You're raping am raping.
If a guy raped me, I wouldn't say a thing. I would only tell my husband that I was raped, but I wouldn't tell the world that I was raped. How do I tell the world that
Why would you tell your husband?
That's what I asked her.
I'll tell him when I was raped. What if I get pregnant?
Hey, talking.
No. She was raped.
By
Seriously,
that man?
Yes, she was raped by that man. And this guy calls me. Mukwano go yande say, no, what? Kati, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Was supposed to go. I paid the tour company to do this. Yes, because she was my friend.
Bambi.
Mama, communication, I cut off.
Lwaki tewasooka n'omuvuma ne
My
bamutapinga
dollars yampa. Then zali nyingi nyo $200 was a lot of money. 2013.
N'ogamba kansigazeeyo.
My friend yali amanyi yamuwa sente. The truth is yamuwa sente. Bagenda muyambeko company to move around. Naye sente zonna kumpi. Okujjako genda okwekebeza biki. Thank God she didn't get anything like HIV. But from social media,
so from
that's how
social
I got
media,
the contact.
you should have a limit. Bana abantu tebakumanyi tobamanyi, you never get to know them. And what you need to know is people are entitled to their own opinions. Like there's nothing you can do about it. And so when nagezako, if you just naturally do not like me, buri chenna ataringa shijja kuba chibi oshegera ntinebwe na postinga inspirational quotes. There's someone who's going to find something wrong. Tirulinga wali postinga chino katurachi postinga chino oshegera nduri wachi wali okola about rachi kati okola about
you post scriptures where they say
we shouldn't
stop being too Christian.
Exactly. When you post that omwana atuwemukidde, people always have. That's the thing about social media. So you need to know what's its importance in your life. And
do you really need it or you don't? How do you use it?
Do you have a limit? Yeah, how do you use it?
Yeah, but
because
keep your family out.
One of the do's I like about social media is social media has taught me so much.
True.
Like so
There's
much.
a lot to learn.
I learned so much. I've learned so many things that I didn't even learn in school from social media.
But not Facebook.
And
that means you use it positively then.
Not Facebook.
Not Facebook. I don't even use Facebook.
So, nina abantu bemanya bali Facebook. Nengamba thank God I'm off Facebook.
Someone send me a picture. You look like you have juicy thighs. A message.
Ngakurabira wa ku junction kuno.
Just you look like you could have this.
Na kulaba paka wano wokka.
Na kufojinga
keti. Na imagininga.
I was in O level. I started crying. I told my mom when she came on VD, Mommy, I cannot do this. But people just, let me say, people in the world.
And you know, it gives you a lot of imagination.
There are so many mad people out there. Like everyone is
that
mad.
Particular time.
The degree of madness varies. That's what we need to know. That someone is going to look at Mapula's eyes.
I remember when we had the live chat one year. Junction.
I remember that man.
Yes, yari Abu Dhabi.
Yes.
Tuli ku bintu birala twogera nagamba is funny. And then he wants one of us.
One of us.
All of us.
No, one of us. Auntie so. Remember Auntie yari ayogera ebigambo ebikola.
Yalinze makula gwe bali baagala amaso.
Nze gwe musalako ebigambo all the time.
All that is social media.
Exactly.
First of all, there's a lot to learn. There's a lot of inspirational things.
But parents by no kubera
supervising their children.
No matter how rich you are, should not be on social media until they're old enough.
Old enough is how many years?
I think
they're going to prey on your kids, especially your daughters.
Back should be old enough.
Yeah, senior 6.
Below that, omwana bw'oba essimu, give them a phone for communication. Agenda kuba amasimu.
Receiving.
Yeah, they don't need to have all these cool smartphones. I know you can afford, but protect your child.
They're going to prone them, Auntie Sue.
Omanyiti bayigiddeko ebisiyaga.
Recently, I was reading there are people who are going to report, or have they reported, the Google for Kids had a manual or instructions on how to commit suicide.
What?
Ochari ku Junction. Do's and don'ts of social media. Toval.
Soul Television, Femunyo.
Tukyagendera ddala maaso era nga twogera ku social media, some of the do's and the don'ts, ebintu by'ogwanidde okukola ne byewandyesonyiye
ne by'otalina kukola.
Exactly. Now I was telling you about this the instructions on how to commit suicide. Ochitegera, your child could be bullied and you don't know about it. I can't blame parents for not knowing.
And so many adolescents
exactly, because these days
suicide.
Kids keep to themselves, bichi namwe abazadde muli busy, ekyo kitwaza okwogerako leero. But you won't know. Kati omwana agende ku social media and there are actually instructions on how to kill yourself. What are they going to do?
100 ways to die.
They are being cyberbullied. They are being bullied in person when they go to school. Mami oli busy, olikoma oda yali mawulire mami afumba oli.
Omwana talina gwaso ate banje era betta.
Agenda kwetta obatte munne oba akole ki.
Can you imagine Google Junior they put that?
Yes.
What was the intention?
Parents came out to ask, like, what do you mean by this? I haven't heard of the verdict of what they have decided to do. But
there is one time where bali bagamba the same way eyabana Google Junior basanko nga kuliko recommended sites nga kuliko porn sites kugundiza abana.
Can you imagine?
Are you sure?
Yes. Aitwa inaboche wala one time Facebook yajangako porn. I think it was like a virus.
That time it was too much.
Yeah, when I video Facebook because my former boss yafuna posts nga ziva ku page yange, like I was the one who had posted them.
So nenga yali muntu mulala yali awereza.
Atenga ye musumba naga muntu mulala. Can you imagine Susan insulted me? Nampeza nimbagamba, what do you mean? Wamweza porn which ngendo keberaye like on my page nga bingi.
It was like a virus.
No, it was viral.
Ogama Auntie Sue has sent you ngabo clicking it's porn.
It's porn.
Your boss?
Yes. Imagine.
So how were you able to nullify that?
Jesus is Lord.
I had to shut it.
You know, you close social media. No Jason, you are no Jibira. Yeah.
That time Charlie Chile naye abazadde abana batandise okubanga balaba ebintu bingi because abana basinga bamanyi ko sa Facebook they don't know how to use Twitter ebintu bagenda kati ni balaba bibowa. Even first time when agenda ku Twitter nganda so boring. Nganda bino bye binyuma because kuliko kasasiro mungi.
Excitement ya
yes. Bingi nnyo. So abazadde abana bagenda ba posting ebintu because oli mubbi akosa that opportunity nagamba genda musenge kyamba myo tukubira ebintu byayinayo and the kid
now
nga taking shots.
Yeah, we are talking about those things of taking pictures and what there's a new function on Facebook, Instagram and it's called Live, Facebook Live or Instagram Live. You will not believe the things that people do on that live. Let's start with Balotelli, the footballer.
Yes.
Yatevye gola, omusajja navayo nakwata essimu nagenda live. That was his celebration. You know how normal people take off their shirts, they slide on the pitch. He went on Facebook Live. But probably Balotelli knows that yengeri yokwetundamu. For him, it's all right. But then the other things that people actually do on Facebook Live, you'll not believe. Waliwo mukazi yateekako nagamba, please help me watch over my child. I've gone to the toilet. Baby ngali wali. People there posting, no, don't worry, she's now fine. She's just chewing. She's playing. She has not yet fallen. Hey, cute
I've
baby,
gone to the toilet.
Cute child. Ngesimu ajire sawa, fe tumulabirire kumwana ku Facebook Live. Oshtegera, that's something small.
No, you remember the kids who had an accident? It was Facebook Live?
Yes.
Unavuga bali Facebook Live. Accident yagonga, the whole world was watching.
You'll be watching, you'll be seeing what's going on.
Even people commit suicide. I remember in America someone shot himself. Nateka
Gageze se mundu.
Nabagamba right now I'm about to die, but I want to say this, I love you all. Pyo!
Ngatulaba.
Kakati bwe yetta ne bamuwa ssente oba abaana be ne
People are going
bazisikira.
crazy.
People are mad. I've told you that degree varies.
N'agamba yagayaga ge banywa. Because why would you go mad?
That's true.
I'm telling you.
There are people and now...
Munateekako Facebook live nga muzaala.
Babiteekako. We batuukira okuteekako nga bali mu kikolwa kya sex.
There's a man who posted that his wife is giving birth. Like, I proper songa eri weggula bwe bati.
Leka naawe. Ebya ddala.
You people.
Omwami n'agenda mu leeba awerekedde mukyala we. Not taking a picture.
They're recording and agamba, I would like to thank all the mothers out there. You're my true heroes. This is what they go through. No. The caption was so nice. Nateekako mukyala ng'azaala.
Nga mukyala we.
Yeah.
Omukyala bwe yavaayo mu ddwaliro kyekyaliwo.
Ngate tumanyi bitufuatako. Omanyi empi zaabwe. Or probably she actually doesn't mind it. Or she get like people are. I don't know. We need to know.
Abantu balokokeko.
If you can't control your usage.
I'm just imagining my guy. You can't.
Do you know that there's no much productivity in the world today? People are on phones 24/7.
All the time. Fena tutambule mitwe giri wajito.
Accident zibakubye.
Abamba
babeera ku boda, kusala makubo.
I was watching something, President, I know where
he
was addressing. I think it was you and so now babadde bakitaddeko, it was nga bakitaddeko ku I think it was pre-recorded. Ngabantu bamuvuma, you're stupid, you're this.
President.
The president. So I imagine now, look at this poor Ugandan. This guy is living his dream. He's the president of this country. And there is this poor Ugandan somewhere there with a smartphone towards under 1 million shillings. Ali mu kuvuma.
Ne 15 teziwera.
Smartphones and telecoms.
And you know that bitterness that people have in their hearts.
You know, politicians have made us so bitter. And people have made us so bitter to think we are not beautiful. Not doko, not anko kubango yagala wechu sobere buli chimu. But you can't be happy ngo chimanyi nawe olaze pavine chifana ku Facebook chilala nga ntasobola kumitinga.
Na kusanga ngoli mulala. You be ashamed. Those are the people who live under so much pressure and so much need to prove to the world that they end up spending so much money in the way they look, how they dress, in the siddamu ngoye bichi. Wetika ku pressure nti makula taddamu ngoye nange kachema nkola. My friend.
Ojja kufuna ojja kutuuka okumba.
Nepa vinchabadde agamba, you do it today, tomanyi kigenda kubeerawo maaso. Either si political office, oyinza okuba mulimu gw'ofunye. Nga we bakusangira awantu wonna
ng'oli in a very funny situation.
Like salt. Okola ku salt. Ne basanga boss waffe ebifaananyi awalala wonna oyiguliza olyo. Like oli mu kapale ka muda kokka, you can lose your job. Integrity yo. Then abaana bo. Now there is a lady who's always on social media yogera ebigambo ebinene nnyo. I feel sorry for the kids. All the time.
Tebagenda na kusettlinga anywhere in any school.
Yeah, and
how are you going to parent there if you're that person?
Ate evera mokola.
One of the main don'ts of social media is do not do something that's taking away your inner peace. People do not realize, but inner peace is very important. Makula, if I'm doing something just to prove a point, let me post my new car. I have a car.
Who?
Like, why? Let me post me. I have a boyfriend.
Now, let me tell you.
What were they thinking?
There is an artist, a musician in Uganda, Gwesagala. Simwagala, like Simwagala. Like you have those people you don't like. Yes. Then she posted a car. She got a new car.
Which car was that? Kariao.
She got a wish and posted it and said, my new ride to the haters. I'm like, I'm your hater. I drive a RAV4 and you drive a wish. Shut up.
Tujigalire one. Tumagala nnyo webale kubeerako ku Junction twogera do's and don'ts of social media. We are hoping you've learned a thing or two. Take it to our Facebook page. We love you so much. Till next time, good night. Bye-bye.